Hey everyone, welcome. Week 9, here we go. Let's go ahead and go to the poll questions. I'm bringing back Franklin Brothers as the final segment of the class, so you may have to refresh your memory. Would you approve the loan for Franklin Brothers as presented? And there I'm talking about, are we simply going to do the $2 million real estate loan and not all those other adjustments that I went through and that week 10 has? So just no right or wrong answer. Yeah. I don't have. You can support it. I don't have an issue with saying, guys, we're going to just do this as a straight real estate transaction, and the company is strong enough with the new CFO. Perhaps they can go back to the other lender and get that 250 bump. They're smart enough to figure that out. I just want to do the 25-year loan, clean, simple, it cash flows. I don't have an issue with that. Number 2, what are we going to do with $100,000? Purposely made this murky. Are you just going to put it in working capital and say in the credit memo, we know this is for leasehold improvements? Or say no. If it's construction, we're going to call it leasehold improvements, construction, and we're split. And that's probably a good result. I'm making you wrestle with that. I don't have an issue with either one. Both answers are complicated, but I don't think there's a wrong answer. I mean, working capital is, well, if it's going to be leasehold, let's call it that, or construction. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Finally, what are we going to do with Mrs. Franklin? How are we going to handle her? We're going to get the full guarantee, and we'll limit the guarantee, or we'll limit it just simply to the 80% collateral calculation value that we need from the house. And again, no wrong answer. No wrong answer. Good. That's what I'd be leaning toward, and just give her a limited guarantee for the equity in the house. It's cleaner, it's simpler. She is not part of the transaction from a management owner point of view. So week 9 we finished off grays. How many have finished off? Is this the list, Joseph? Everyone in yellow? Very good. I got an email from someone this morning saying they were behind. Don't worry about that. The class is structured to allow you to binge watch as you wish. But good job. I mean, the usual suspects: Alexander, Amy, Andrea, Anita, Ashley, Bill, Ben, Brent, Bryant, Chris, Corey, David, Debbie, Dennis, Devin, Flora, Heather, Paul. I met Paul. Is Paul on? Paul's not on. I met him Monday in Seattle as I was speaking to the SBA Lenders District up there. Paul, Sarah, and Tiffany, and Thomas. Good job, all. Good job. And as I've said, please give me your comments, pro and con. I want to make this as the most beneficial use of your time and your resources and your money that we can. So week 9, we finished up grays. Option of doing the credit memo. It doesn't need to be a full blown. You can cut it down, parse it, but I think you know the terms I'm looking for that I want out of it. The reading assignment. We gave him the PowerPoint, Joseph? Okay. Very good. Week 10, we're going to go to Franklin Brothers. We're going to talk about the credit memo for loans over $350,000, the items that you want. Again, I don't have a set template. I've given you all the bullet points, and that's why we also have the PowerPoint. All of those items in the PowerPoint should be in your credit memo. There is no correct template. There are, 2,000 SBA lenders. There's 2,000 templates. So, again, I encourage you to do the homework assignment. Week 10, the videos are up. And the final exam is up. Let's go to the questions. Hey, Paul. I see Paul. I was talking about you. I see that you logged on. Nice to meet you in Seattle this week. Questions, Joseph? Here we go. This is a long question. What the essence of this question is, we have a purchase option of the building. The borrower is going to receive credit for rent, and that's the down payment, the $200,000. The purchase agreement shows the $200,000 credit, but I feel more documentation should be obtained. Specifically, should we get copies of the check payments to the seller totaling $200,000? What are your thoughts on this? My thoughts on this, it's not a down payment. It's a structure of a loan where we've inflated the purchase price by $200,000, and it's not a down payment. It's a 100% financing of the balance. I would really want to know what the appraisal is, and is it sufficiently under market, or are we at a 75% loan to value? What's the SOP say? 85%. I think I need a minimum of the appraisal being of the loan being 85% of value, but this is 100% financing. Now, we've talked about this. You can do 100% financing if what? You get the residence. The question dealt with equity injection, the cancel lease payment checks. Yeah, I wouldn't go this route. I would call it what it is and say we're buying it for X on a purchase option. We're going to go 100% financing. They've been into the cash flows. I'm taking the house, and I wouldn't muddy the waters. Second question. This one came in yesterday. That's not the question that came in yesterday, Joseph. Joseph may not be with us next week. I don't even know what this I'm going to go with the question that came in yesterday. I like that question better. I'm trying to do this one on the fly, and it looks a little complicated. Here's the question that came yesterday. We have a lender. Wife is a real estate agent. The real estate agent sells commercial property. She refers the loan to the lender's bank, her husband's bank. And the question that came from the manager is, the SOP says very clearly to even avoid the appearance of impropriety. Is this an impropriety situation that we need to disclose to SBA? The lender said a couple things. First of all, they will not allow the husband to underwrite the loan. So I think that's fine. And they're disclosing it, so I believe they're fine. The broker, if she was receiving a fee from the lender as a referral, I'd be a little concerned about that, but she's not. But she's not a party to the transaction. What SBA is mostly concerned about, what happens if she was a party and she was receiving, she was a shareholder, she was receiving benefit of the loan? Then yeah, that would be a conflict. And what I would do, first of all, what I would do with that is I would send a GP. And that would solve any impropriety. SBA is approving, not the lender. And I would disclose in my credit memo, hey, this is a conflict. Husband, we're making the loan to the company. It's the wife's company. Wife has a 20% share. Yeah, that's how I would do that. Good. Do we want to try to go back to that other question? You know what? I'm gonna hold that off till next week. Regarding, in fact, I think I'm gonna hold that to next week. We'll hold that to the final office hours because that looks complicated to me. Play stump the professor. Do we have any other questions, Joseph? We're clear. Hey, everyone, enjoy the weekend. Everything's up. Week 10 is up. The final exam's up. Send me your final on Gray, Russell with Franklin Brothers, and we'll meet one last time. Oh, one final thing. We're doing a little change in our format. As you know, we run multiple classes. We're finishing up underwriting. We started closing. We're going to start an SBA 1 class. We're going to go to a single weekly office hour on all the topics. You are, as alumni, you are welcome to join. It's going to be every Friday at 2 o'clock Eastern. If you would like to participate on that, just send an email to myself or Joseph, and we will get you invited. You're welcome to participate as a Coleman alumni. And of course, you're also welcome to take some of our other classes. Anyway, one more week and we'll wrap it up. Enjoy the weekend, everyone.